offensive. And so when Mr. Bloody Wilson came to our studios last month, Videoview tackled him on his crude show.
Wipe the dribble from your chin. Shake it loose and let it fall. And though we've had a bit to drink, it don't hardly show at all. Come and sit here by my side. I'll lay the seat back if you like. And while your mum and dad's inside, help me poke it through your tights.
Every Saturday night we used to sort of look forward to going into town to the Railway Institute barn dance. And
what I do is not for everybody, but then again it wasn't designed for everybody either. You know, I'm who shall I say? I'm The Cure, the group The Cure. I'm not a big fan of theirs, so I don't go to their concerts, and I hope that people apply the same common sense to what I do. If they don't like it, don't turn up.
And you still have your clobber on from the paddock, so what we used to do is just sort of shake all the shit out of our overalls and polish up our gumboots on the back of our strides and pay you 10 bob and go in. And of course, over a period of months I've got this really high reflective gloss on my gumboots. Which was great, because in those days the Sheilas used to wear about 300 petticoats, and then you get them coming through in the progressive barn dance and you slide the old shiny boot under them. Hey, look at this, you got green knickers on. Hey! Get another one coming. Hey!
I use exactly the same language that me and my mates would use having a beer around a barbecue or a pub. And it's also, I should point out, it's not exclusively Australian domain there. It's the same language you would hear in any English pub, at the front bar of any English pub, or for that, any bar at a police canteen right across the country. You know, it doesn't change. It's just that my accent perhaps highlights it, I don't know.
And one of the Sheilas twigged to what I was up to, so she went outside and took her strides off. And I'm pulling my routine, she said, hey, look at this, you got witch's breeches on there. Hey, look at this, you got pink pants on there. And she comes through and says, hey, look at that, oh shit. She said, I know what you're up to, you mongrel, so I went outside and took my pants off. I said, thank Christ for that, I thought I'd ripped me fucking gumboot.
When it first started, this is beyond the video, goes back about 6.5 years ago. I was an electrician I worked in a little bit of a band called the Swingin' Giblets, and we used to do all sorts of shows. Being from a country town, you had to do everything from a football club cabaret to a disco through to a wedding, so you did the whole lot. And part of what we did was also comparing the, I don't know what they call them in England, stag shows, stag days for the fellas, men only, where you bring in a couple of strippers. So my job was to compare them. And I ran out of rugby songs that originated here in England, as you know. I ran out of them, so I started writing my own. And that's, even now when I write a song, I write it to that group of people, that core group of people.
And we're down to the last log of walls. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, please. Four's a fart and doing the last log of walls.
I remember being at a funeral in Kalgoorlie, and we were having a few beers afterwards, you know, and we're all standing around having a few beers and got a little bit worse for wear, and saying, oh, Len would have loved this. Oh, that's right, we buried him. So that's, I mean, there's humour there. There's humour there. There's humour in almost anything if you look for it.
And of all the songs I've ever recorded, I've been in more shit over this one than all others put together. They came down from Meekatharra in a burnt-out blue FJ that farted and just shit itself in Jutland Parade, right next door to Bondi's. When the smoke had cleared, a voice said, "Ah, this place look all right. We'll tell the government it's a sacred site." Dead fucking easy, eh? Good day, Mr. Alan Bond, how you going, bloke? Hey, I'm your brand new neighbour. Hey, mate, you got a smoke? And I think I'm gonna like it here, living next door to Alan.
When that song, Living Next Door to Alan, which is on the video, of course, when I had that first released, I came under all sorts of flack from the media. And they were honing in on the racist and, you know, hooking on the racist tag to that. It's not at all racist. If you listen to it seriously, you have to think now, who's got the upper hand there? Who has the last word in this?
24 kids, 9 adults and 15 dogs, a dead roo on the roof rack and a bootload full of grog, and I'm flash as Michael Jackson, now I'm living next door to Alan.
I've been asked to be on television untold number of times to sing. Yeah, we'll get you on and we'll get you to perform. However, could you just work on the words a little bit? No, I won't, because that's compromising it. And what would happen there is I'd go on telly and I'd smile and I'd sing all the right words, and little grandmothers would be sitting in the nursing home singing, "Oh, isn't he lovely? I thought he was rude. He's coming to our town on Tuesday. Let's all get a little group up and go along and see him." And they come to the show and find that it's full on. So therefore there's no compromise for television when I'm performing. Certainly I behave myself when I'm sitting here talking to you, but the video gives people an idea of what it's all about.
For those of you who go for that kind of thing, Kevin will be back in October for more UK dates. I must remember to go away.